My name is Philip Kendrick Smith. I'm a Deputy Superintendent in charge of operations at the Kingston Eastern Division. We are currently at the scene of a alleged triple murder and a shooting incident that took place at the intersection of Rusden Road. We are currently at a specific location at a bar where the incident took place at about 11:10 p.m. yesterday or last night. What we have gleaned so far is that there are two rival gangs within the space. There was a shooting last year where a young man who is known by the name of, we know him by the name of Luxury, was allegedly shot and injured by Warren Benjamin, who is one of the deceased in this incident. Information is that they came to a gathering here at this location, and men from the different factions met upon each other, and there was gunfire. As a result, the three persons died as a result of the incident, and 4 persons are currently being treated at the hospital. One person who has died would be deemed to be one of the instigators of the incident itself. Other 2 persons were patrons. We had no knowledge of it and definitely would not have been approved by the hierarchy of the Kingston East Division. Based on events that have been occurring within the division itself, we have made a decision that no parties or no permits would be granted for any parties, especially in the Rockfort, the Mountain View, the Rollington Town spaces. So we are just imploring persons to apply for permits, and if same is granted, we know that we should police these events to ensure the safety of the patrons. But if you go behind our backs and do things like what transpired last night, the possibility of persons being harmed is very high based on what is happening. And we would just ask persons to ensure that they comply with the laws so that we can be better able and equipped to assist them in whatever activities they intend to carry out. Short term, we currently have patrols. We have received external support. So we have a large contingency of police officers operating currently in this specific local. Medium term, we intend to have a 48 hours curfew to at least try to have some sense of normalcy. We'll also be carrying out some operational activities because there are some persons who will be looking for. We have some names. However, some of these persons are currently at the hospital who we have interest in. However, there are some other persons. There's a prince who is a cousin of Warren Benjamin, O.C. Wardog, who died as a result of the incident. There's a prince who is his cousin. There's Bombay. There is Stickman. There's a ghost who lives up in the Shanty area. We would just like to speak to these persons to have some level of peace and normalcy return to these persons of interest. However, I would rather say at this time that persons who the police would want to speak to, just to ensure they are very influential in the community, and we would want to speak to them to ensure that peace is maintained throughout the community or within the community.